McAllen. We're here at the McAllen Cable Network Studios with some very special guests from the McAllen Public Library. Kate Horan, the director of the McAllen Public Library, and we have Carol Bell, who's in charge of volunteers at the bookstore. So we have some great information out there for the community members. Anyone looking for volunteer hours, that's what we're going to talk about. Kate, welcome.
Thank you, Roy. Thanks for having us on today.
Tell us what's happening at the library.
So the library has a bookstore. It's a secondhand bookstore, and we rely on generous donations from everybody in our community. They love to donate to the bookstore, and they love to come to the bookstore to buy secondhand books. And some of the books are also books that we remove from the collection. You know, we strip them all of all the library stuff on it, the labels and so forth, and those go on the shelf for sale. Most of them are like 50 cents and $1, so people love to come and shop there.
And you can find some really good books. It's actually a nice sized library, a bookstore that you can literally find books that you're interested in. And of course we have Carol Bell, who works there, who can help you with suggestions, because I was talking to Carol earlier, and she's a former librarian, was always a librarian. I think you're once a librarian, you're always a librarian.
I think so, for life, yes.
That's
well, welcome, Carol.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, tell us what people need to do and what you're looking for as a volunteer for the bookstore.
We're looking for an energetic person who would like to volunteer 1 day a week from 1 to 5, Monday through Friday, or Saturday from 10 to 2. And we try to have at least 2 volunteers for every day. So if you're a person who needs to travel, needs to take care of your grandkids or something like that, we usually have plenty of, time for you to do that. We also, not only do we sell books, we have DVDs and we have audio CDs, and everything ranges from 50 cents to $1. So sometimes $2. But anyone who would like to apply, we would love to have you.
And what's sort of the workload that people have to do? What is it? Just great customer service?
Well, great customer service always, but we also accept the donations. We sort through the donations. We keep the most of the books we know that people will be interested in, and then we shelve the books in our storeroom in the back, or we shelve inside of our bookstore. We also have 6 carts right outside of the library every day with specials. So you can find a book for $1, a book for 50 cents outside, and that's what we do.
What kind of volunteers do you have now, so people could sort of picture this? Because I know there's several community groups out there that are always looking for volunteer hours. Because I know we get requested, hey, are you looking for volunteers? And it's great that I can send them now to the library.
We're looking for someone who would like to make a commitment to working 1 day a week, or 1 afternoon a week, or the morning on Saturday. Our volunteers are mostly, a lot of times, retired teachers, people who are looking for something to keep them busy with their lives after they have maybe aren't working anymore, that kind of thing.
Kate, how important are the volunteers to the library?
Oh, so important. I mean, we couldn't run the bookstore without Carol and all the volunteers that come in. Like Carol said, they sort through the books, they make everything look nice, and make it a really pleasant place to shop. And we love the fact that these are books that, while they might be donated from someone else's library, someone else wants those books, so it gives them a second chance. And we just love that people want to own books that they love.
How can they apply, Kate?
So they can apply, they can either get an application right from the library, we'll have a stack of them at all times, but they can also go to the City of McAllen's website, McAllen.net, and look for volunteer opportunities there. And there's a little process to it, so we just ask people, fill those out, they can leave the application with us, and we'll make sure it gets over here to City Hall.
So folks, if you're looking for some volunteer hours at the McAllen Public Library, you'd be not only doing the library service, but the community, because they do need volunteers throughout the entire week. It's only 4-hour shifts, and it's at your convenience, and they're willing to work with volunteers out there in the community. So if you're looking to sort of get back in and sort of meet and greet new people, this is a great way to do it. For the City of McAllen, I'm Roy Cantu, and thank you very much to the McAllen Public Library for being here.
Thank you.